Okie dokie, all annual horoscopes are now done. Believe it or not, that was a great effort. And each of them is anywhere between 1 hour and 45 minutes, and some of them are even going to 2 hours. The first segment is kind of collectively about the year we are going into 2018, and that's some good 45 minutes. And after that, you can check your own sign and everything is going on. So this is right now, every individual one is like $29.95, and collectively to get them all is $59.95. So guys, feel free to go and check this link below or the link on the screen and go and order your horoscope. You can get it within 24 hours and sometimes even faster. So to everybody who ordered, thank you so much, and I really hope you're going to enjoy and even order additional one. All the best, guys. Talk to you soon. All right, now, and without further ado, let's figure out what is in store for you. And I'm going to start with a quick explanation of the cards and the dimensions, why I chose these 7 different categories. So guys, if you want this for yourself, this is the best energy to really figure out about your relationship. Just order it via www.cattarot.ca. Thanks. Hi guys, and welcome to my Cat Tarot Knows X spread. I have really developed this after struggling with what kind of combination of the cards do I need to find in order for this to kind of like really give me the answers that I need. And this works absolutely fantastically well. It kind of discovers every underlying reason that kind of like I need to know. It works for on and off relationships, it can work for existing relationships, and it works fantastically for the ex relationships. And so each of these cards is actually taken from a different deck, and I have the same cards in here as well. So these cards are basically denoting almost like a title of the book. So guys, listen to this introduction. I'm going to delete all the messages saying go to this part and go to this part, because this is really important until we absorb this. So what do I have here? We have the Magician. This category here is going to summarize to me, okay, what is the bounty that this kind of like connection had? Can you actually even make it a go? Was it ever a starter? So what if here in the building blocks you get something that it's basically a wrench that obviously will tell me this actually was never on that trajectory. The Temperance reversed here is telling me about certain things that couldn't have been maybe made. It couldn't have been created. You know, each relationship is bringing 2 different people that have to kind of like merge together. And sometimes they just like actually collide together instead. So this is going to be categories going to kind of point out to that. This is going to be one significator. It could be you. And this is going to be another significator. And this category here, 8 of Wands, is representing for me the communication, exchanges, and the energies between the partners, right? So the Judgment here is my karma card. And I really want to see here, what is basically karma thinking about that? Was this a go? Did you guys were asked to go further? Because sometimes it's a karmic relationship. Did you have to learn something out of it, and what? And then basically the quality of relationship, where this is going, what is the next level. So okay, so it was not that hard. It was like just under 3 minutes explanation. So let me just jump into your readings. Hi Libra, welcome to your edition, December edition of Is Your Ex Coming Back? December, January edition, let's put it this way, or any 4 weeks that you are, you know, observing. So I'll go week by week, so whatever that week means for you. So let's see what is in the store for Libra. Libra for the next 4 weeks. Libra for the next 4 weeks. And you already have jumpers. An Ace of Swords. Truth not being told right off the bat. Who is lying who, Libra? Are you lying and being quiet when you have to speak? Or is somebody lying to you? And what is the other one? Oh, it's you. It is you guys. You are like, okay, let me. Hi, Sophie. This is the only reading you showed up. Hi, Soph. Hi, Sophie. You like Libras? You like Libras? You little cat tarot? You little kitty tarot? Can I finish this with Libras? Huh? Okay, Libras, is your ex coming back? Oh my gosh, this little bundle of joy just decided that she didn't see me in a few hours. Isn't this lovely? Hi, baby. I love you. I love you. Let me finish Libra, okay? And then Mommy is going to play with you. Libra. Is their ex coming back? Libra. Is their ex coming back? Libra. Is their ex coming back? Hi, Madame. Can you kind of move your little furry behind? Can you go and play with Matrix? Huh? Can you play with Matrix? Yes. Come here. Come. Thank you. Okay. This is kind of like very, very confusing, Libra, what I see over here. Oh my gosh. What's going on here? You're not being yourself. You're feeling rejected. You're feeling pushed away. Or maybe you are not even expressing how you really, really feel. There is like this kind of like feeling of bursting of energy and emotions, and kind of like wanting to move forward. Very romantic energy, like both of you kind of like have lots of emotions involved, but this partner is like saying no, kind of crossing his arms right in front of his heart, saying I'm not ready. Somebody who needs a support system of some kind, and somebody who might be overly picky. You have people who stay single all their lives because they're picky. Criteria need to be kind of really balanced in order to be in a relationship. But this is kind of like some interesting ending over here for this first week. While the sparks are there, the connection is there, there is still a feeling of separateness. Or it could be somebody else a part of this picture, because this one usually comes when there is a third party involved, but it also comes when you kind of like recover from some kind of bad news, sort of like rejection is God's protection kind of a thing. But let's see if I get more of that. Holy smoke. This will be the second week from when you are listening this. Holy smoke, guys, like you're really in your head, like you're really Libra is being Libra. Look at all this like swords that I'm seeing here. And you're getting the Tower to boot. So what's happening the second week, that somehow this general kind of like toolbox is like, okay, and of course it can be just Libra, because you with your charms can get anywhere. So saying, well, you know what, maybe not everything has been spoken, etc. But yeah, you know, let's kind of like build it. Let's work on it. But the Tower is saying, let's not. Why don't you work on yourself? It's literally coming back to you. And saying do not continue, like it was something where you wanted to be a wife or some kind of like firmer foundation with this person, and it's telling you not now, and it's telling you twice over here. Both the Tower and the temperance have the similar message, saying not the time, not the right time, not the right place, not the right person, not the right situation. So this is not to say that your intentions are wrong, because I can see this like enormous amount of romanticism that is kind of getting grounded to kind of like very pragmatical, earthy kind of thing. But this can also mean that there is like the third party hovering around, and that's why you don't want to build it. Third party can be literally somebody who exists, or imaginary. Like my hairstylist is not getting married because he's waiting for his perfect woman and he knows who she is. Well, this is the guy who is like 5'2", bald, and yeah, I would say like not exactly a 10, but his perfect woman that he knows his twin flame is Cindy Crawford. What to say? So something is becoming a burden here, and something is really upsetting in the second week. I think it's a very unstable, and oh my gosh, that will be, if you're listening to this when it was released around Christmassy time. And Christmas, oh my gosh, I'm not drawing anywhere. It's going to be, because this is my ascendant. It's not going to be lots of fun at all. This is like a third week. I'm looking here. Huh. Look at these reversals. The one that is not reversed is in a category that needs gluing, so technically it is reversed. There you are. You're waking up. You're saying, okay, like I'm going through all these emotions. You guys are going through emotional. Then you're getting grounded. It's okay, let me make cookies like her. Here you're writing him poems or her poems and expressing your emotions. It doesn't work. Okay, let's start with the pragmatical things, and that doesn't work. And say, okay, let's see if sex would work. And that kind of doesn't work. It happens to be lots of miscommunication. And it's kind of like really weird. I can see really clearly now what is the message. I think the message, Libra, is, and that of course can only happen to Libra, maybe to Pisces, is you need to learn how to be happy with yourself. This is why this 9 is happening. You're having 9 and 9 here, and you're having 10 and 10 here. So the shift has to happen. And shift with 9 is saying, look, are you really happy with yourself, or do you really spend too much time thinking about this person? Because you do. You're almost like consumed with this person over here. Consumed with dreamy land, and kind of like how you're going to be basically the perfect woman here for this person. But the truth is, this is a very clinging energy. Really clinging energy. And the Empress is Libra as well, right? But it's reversed. So you're not kind of like getting everything that Empress can give you, this fulfillment and creativity and motherhood. Maybe you really want to be mother. Like, because like you have like 3 threes over here. Like there is like a motion forward. But this is clearly saying you guys need to kind of like work on yourself. And the Tower is here to fix this for you if you're not moving in this direction. You need to really kind of find activities that are just yours and really have fun with this. The partner here is weird. Look at this. We get from Ace of Wands to 10 of Wands. And then we have another 9 over here, the Hermit. So, as you can see, it's a shifting energy. Like it's shifting from being burdensome and being upsetting, maybe even pinning for the loved one, to even feeling lonely. And the looks like the partner is really not with anybody, to be honest with you, but they simply don't want to be with anybody either. And I think this is why this message is coming very strong to you, that you're kind of like not comprehending, well, this person just wants this. How come you don't want to be with somebody, right? Because you kind of like have this like dreamy picture of relationship, and they don't. They are really scared of relationship. So Queen of Swords, excuse me, Queen of Swords minimize issues. Queen of Swords is kind of doing the spring cleaning and saying, well, you know what, certain things will have to go. And this is you most likely reassessing the entire situation and trying to figure out what you want to keep, what you don't want to keep. Look, I have another 3 over here. So, okay, let's see what comes out of it in the situation in this time. So there is like some kind of like walking away. So this is good because this goes toward learning this lesson. It literally says you need to walk away from the situation, and there is somebody who's juggling. This could be either life getting in the way or sadness getting in the way. There is not meeting of the minds, because this means being on the same boat, being on the same project, I mean, this is the card of ships. I don't know if you can see them over here. You can see these little kind of ships, kind of like he's monitoring them, sailing away, or sailing in or sailing away, but like it's reversed. And look at this entire communication. It goes from butterflies in the stomach to, okay, I don't know, somebody's saying, well, I don't know if I really want to commit. And then kind of like, okay, like let me see if I can be happy on my own, and you know, obsessing about a partner. And is he or she with somebody, and why is this not going forward? And you're going to be told that you will have communication with a partner, and it's going to reach huge clarity though. Not necessarily what you want to hear. The devil is kind of interesting card, and it's falling in your karma. So check it out. You have lots of earth. I don't know, like, I mean, it doesn't have to mean, but you have like all earth signs in here. All of them. Of course, you have a Sagittarius as well, but like, I don't look at signs here as well, as much as kind of like the emotions and activities over here. And I'm seeing here that the devil shows up. It could be exes hovering. Exes could be, as I said, some ideal person that they have, that they live for. It could be work, that they are married to their work. It's something that is pulling them in a direction that they have no control over. You know? That kind of like when my friends call and I say, sorry, I'm busy, they just cannot understand that I'm truly busy. So I'm married to my work. So that kind of would be a normal card for me to show up. This is showing like there is like some kind of impassionate approach, something, the grip that it had on you is kind of being lost after this conversation. Because trust me, you're dealing with a person who's actually very lonely and who's also very horny at the same time. And the person doesn't think they're the high quality person either. And this is not rejection of you. This is rejection of them. Sometimes people know they can make a good impression. And sometimes, especially if you're female and this is male, because women tend to be overly protective and they usually fall in love with the potential. And this person is saying, yeah, maybe the potential is there, but guess what? There's no way that I'm getting there. I can't get there. I'm a loner. I want to be alone. And I just want to kind of like be either horny, or this could be porn, it could be alcohol, it could be drugs, it could be, as I told you, married to work, something that simply is a wrench in the system. And it might be initially communicated really badly, could be lots of miscommunication and feeling really, really at odds with each other, but it's going to get clarified. It's going to get really, really clarified. Actually, you might even be surprised that this person actually likes you much more than you think. And that you had, maybe you kind of snapped at this person because of something as kind of being reactive. But this person is going to basically tell you how they really don't feel right with each other, or they kind of like at this point of their life, they have these high anxieties, because look at this, it's all in the head. All in the head. Like, I look at this, like 9, 10, 1. It is like something coming 9 to a push. So hold on, really, hold tightly, because this is a biggie for you. This is kind of like really the heaviest. As I said, this might not be you. This might have just general energy picking up a whole bunch of people and kind of like culminating to this like explosive situation. So for your reading, get me for your reading. But if this is you, hold tight, because this situation I see it is resolving. So when I hit you the next month with the January X reading, we will see how this story continues. But in the meantime, please don't obsess. Your goal, your lesson is 9. 9s are to learn how to kind of figure out what you need and how to figure out what really makes you happy. And what makes you happy shouldn't be another person, should be something outside of you, should be something from the inside, your own star. So thank you guys. As I said, for your private reading, contact me via cattarot.ca, and I would really appreciate your comments, and I would appreciate if you like give me a thumbs up or down, and if you share this. And if you want to get daily tarot or get like a mini tarot explanations of the card, please join me on my Facebook, facebook.com/cattarotnews. Thank you so much. Love you.